Switch gears a little bit. Miss Sara Laidlaw, you have a banner that you want to show us.
Oh, I need y'all's advice. All right. So I am going to share a everything over here. I'm going to share a booth at Accountex with QBox.
Yeah.
So what I did was it's a 10-foot booth, and we've got 4-foot banners. Perfect. So let me share my screen. So Chris at QBox sent me a copy of share screen of his 2 banners, and
I love your desktop.
you like that? Yeah, I like my fences or whatever. Okay, so can you see the QBox banner?
Yeah. Nice.
All right, so then I went to Vistaprint, which is where they got theirs, and you can play with it online and try different things. So
that's nice. So you're not stuck with it until you get what you want.
No, that's why I need lots of. So I think.
All right.
At first, I was going to do
very nice, Sarah.
At first, I was going to do the same green. I thought, well, then it'll look like the same company.
But it almost looks cool. I mean, they look cool together.
I love it.
Green, black, and then black, green.
I wanted the and I don't know if you can. Yeah, it's my blue.
Oh, okay.
It's my company color.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
And then I'm gonna read. Mark has a good idea to do the bottom, because I wanted to make sure that when they're walking by, they see the word migrate.
All right. So the one thing that I got to tell you, Sarah, is you have to call it out very clearly, and I see it in the second sentence, desktop, but there's so many applications now that are QBO.
I know, that's why I did the QBox. Can you see the QBox desktop logo?
It's hard to see.
You can't see it. You can't see it. It's all pixelated. Okay. Yeah. You're not allowed to do this, but I'm seeing people around the web do this because there is so much confusion over QuickBooks.
Right.
Absolutely, there is.
I found one online that somebody has the QuickBooks logo and it says desktop.
Got it.
So desktop, and then Mark was suggesting that I go migrate, history for a new data file and accounting system, and then do export for, then franchise, do export bolded, and then franchise reporting, tax and audit software.
I got an idea too.
What?
On the migrate,
you
want to put a picture of either wildebeest. No, you know how they migrate in Africa? The reason why you need to draw their wildebeest. And people will think of migrate. Familiar with that.
I would use zebras,
I thought about putting my name underneath the website or something, but I thought
that's the best laugh I've had all week.
First, see the desktop time that picture, it draws your eyes there. You need something to draw the eyes there.
Linda, now she's going to be equated to wildebeest.
That's why I said zebras.
Something like that.
Okay, what picture?
Hundreds of them.
What picture do I put when I bold the word export?
No, you don't need, if export is big enough, you're okay. Yeah, but just migrate. You want something that draws their eyes to the migrate. That's all. And trust me, the wildebeest or the zebras will do that if there's a whole line. Even if you just have a long line of them, single file crossing a river or something. Crocodiles.
Wildebeest.
How about geese?
Ernest says wildebeest.
Anyway, when we're done recording, I can pull this up. We can rearrange it, and maybe you can help me. So anyway, that was what I was playing with this week.
Very nice. Very nice. And I want to mention, don't forget, next week is the Taste of QBox.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday? Yes. Yes.
I'm going to be on there. I'm with you.
Yay.
And
I'll
I'm
be talking to you Wednesday then, Yvette.
on the road
Oh.
driving from
Desktop time?
Paso
Yes.
Robles,
So
but
you
I'm
guys
gonna
going to be on there.
And what?
Misha's going to be on there too.
Misha, Yvette, and I will be on there, yes.
perfect.
So come and support us.
Babe.
And don't forget to talk about if somebody uses it incorrectly and how it works so well. Like I was sitting here at home watching somebody use one of my clients using QuickBooks, and I realized they were in it and they were using it, but it wasn't locked.
Oh, yeah.
We were working on it for like an hour. What I did was I called them to double check, and yeah, that was the case. And it turns out you can click when it keeps showing you, you know, you're unlocked and you can't save your changes. And I called in and made sure we could. I backed it. I went in to where they were working and I backed it up, and I took it on a flash, on a little USB drive, and I brought it home and I opened it up and then I restored the backup so she didn't lose any of her work. So there are ways around. You know, it's supposed to keep you safe, but if you make a mistake, it may not. But there's always ways around with QBox, and they're always willing to help you with that.
Yeah, and you got to
And
make
that's the
sure
wonderful thing
that's
about them is the wonderful support. TS is great. And I
Yes,
think he's going to be
awesome.
there too.
Is he?
I think TS is going to be on with us too, Yvette.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, the other thing that we have to talk about too when we're on there is I had an issue with one of my clients. I was trying to get into their computer through QBox, but it just kept saying it was locked for days. And so I finally contacted him and he says, oh, I back to, I did everything. And then he went back in there and he realized that he never let the thing sync before he turned off his computer.
It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's doing its
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think that's a more common problem than you realize. I've had the same thing happen.
They turn their computer off too quickly.
Right.
Like the lady that went to Europe for vacation.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
But there is a way
10
around
days that thing was locked.
And TS helps you with all those things, because I had somebody go home for the weekend. I had to tell them that they had to give it 15 minutes to sync because they had a super slow internet, which was another great reason to use QBox. So when you're working on QuickBooks, you're not working back and forth on the internet.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But when you turn it off, you've got to give it that 15 minutes to sync up. And once you do, but if somebody actually went in and looked at it and locked it, but didn't do any work, you as the administrator can unlock it.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's absolutely correct.
And the other
But
thing
you
that's
have to be very careful that they haven't done anything, or
Right.
that you
Or
can
not
recover
much.
what they've done.
And you could also roll back.
I have gone back so many times. You know, when I've gone in to do something and then I realize I did it a wrong way, and I go like, oh, if I'm fast enough, I can
Especially
get out, let it sink, roll back, and then,
Start all over again. Yep.
yeah, and then set it up. Oh, I've done that, I don't know, a number of times. And I always tell my people, or the client, if you go in and you do something and you totally screw it up, do not worry. Just call me on the phone and let me know, and we will roll it back to the previous version. So,
Don't do anything until they call you, though.
well, they're getting pretty good at that, and